we start acting, the effects will take so long or so little there will be. But I don't believe that, like you seem to say. I do believe we might have missed the bus, like they are saying, some of them, if we continue with life as usual, you know. It may come from all the right things, the energy from solar, from wind or biogas, but if we continue to be consumers as we have been, with limitless consumption and as if there is no end, even from solar, even from wind, there'll be lots of problems. So I think we need to have a fundamental change in how we see life and progress on this planet. I think we got misled by the Western way of looking at the whole thing as production and consumption, the economics of just producing as if things were unlimited and consuming as growth. That needs to change, and a country like India, which is so rich with philosophies that were very different, with Vedas, Upanishads, and Vipassana, you are so rich and in a different philosophy that could perhaps sustain, and if we go back to such philosophies, I see a chance. Together with all that, we need to change the philosophy towards life. Currently, what it is like we are just fulfilling our desires. You know, it's a bucket that we have in which you put a scooter, happy for a few days, and then you want a car. You put that, and a few days later it looks like a tin pot. You want a bigger car, and you put that, and still you're not happy because there's an even bigger car. You put a house that's a cell, you want a real house. So it's like an approach where the whole thing is a bottomless bucket. You realize that there is no bottom to the bucket, and you keep filling and it never fills. That's the philosophy we are going by. You just consume, and you use the right technologies, still we'll have a lot of problems. Whereas what inspires me from Indian tradition is what Buddha has said about what is achievement for human beings. You know, today we think the one who has done so many $1 million or so many buildings, so many cars is the great achiever, hero. He says, for human beings, it's a greater achievement to conquer a single desire than to fulfill 1,000. To conquer. We talk of technologies of the world outside, whereas we were masters of the technology within. Unless we bank on that as much to put a bottom to our buckets, this will go on, and the technologies of the world can't solve it. So we are really spoiled in how we live wastefully. I'm just reminded of a little joke, if I may. In Ladakh, in the mountains, conditions are so harsh that people are very frugal, very careful about how they live, how they grow food and consume food and so on. So suddenly roads opened to the world, and lots of people from the big cities came, and with border issues, a lot of soldiers of the Indian army came. And this Ladakhi villager, who has grown up in a village, joined the army. Joined the army, and he was with many soldiers from the plains. So he was eating in the mess with the soldiers, and he was observing everybody, how they are eating. And finally, he was going for a second serving, and his friend asked, so you are not full yet? And he says, खाने को तो हो गया, अब थोड़ा फेंकने के लिए लाने जा रहा हूँ. You understand? He sees that everyone throws half the plate in the bucket, so he thinks, okay, this is the tradition, I might as well get some to throw. That's how we are treating the earth, as if it was another use and throw.